Hey everyone, welcome back for another snowmobile video. I'm getting ready to head up to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan with my friend Scott, and gonna get my Arctic Cat ride out here. Gonna check it over, make sure it's ready to go. Scott got a new Skidoo 850, so gonna ride with him. So we're gonna leave on Monday morning. We're gonna head up there. We're gonna ride for 4 days. Planning on going to Marquette for the first part of the trip. Then we're gonna head up to the Keweenaw Peninsula. But anyways, like I said, I'm gonna get my sled out here, check it over, see if it needs anything. Load up, get ready to go. Before we get too far into this video, I filmed this last year, February and March of 2023. I had an SD card get corrupted, and until I got it back, it was summer, and I didn't want to release this video in the summer. Here we go. First things first, I'm going to change out the Hyfax here on my snowmobile. For those of you that are not familiar with snowmobile, your Hyfax is your wear strip that goes between your track rail and your track clip. Now, these are lubricated with snow, but they are a wear item, and they do need to be checked. There's a bolt that holds them up on the front of the track rail. Then you can slide it out the back through one of the holes in the track. And then you do have to cut them the length. And you got to be real careful putting these in. I use soap. It helps them slide in a lot easier. So I'm going to lube this up. And then I'll stick it in through the back of the sled here like you see. Get it started on the rail. And then generally with the soap you can push it almost up to the front. And then when it starts to curve. And then sometimes you do have to just tap them in like you see here. Then once they're installed all the way forward, you can simply put in your bolt and your nut, secure them down, and then tighten up your track. I forgot to mention that you do have to loosen your track tension up before you start this project. Okay, looks like the sled's all ready to go, so they do have good snow up there. I hope I get some good footage to make a decent YouTube video. And I made it to Michigan, but I am at the bottom of Michigan, still have a long ways to go up to the UP. We had to do a little swapping around here. Scott lives about 2 hours north of me, so I hauled my snowmobile up to his place, unloaded it from my trailer into his trailer. Now we're taking his Tahoe and snowmobile trailer the rest of the way. We're up here at the bridge, so we're at the very top of the lower peninsula of Michigan, and it's very windy today, and on windy days, I guess they have an escort to take you across to make sure people aren't speeding or whatever. So the speed limit is, I believe, 45 miles an hour on the bridge, but here we go. If you've never been up to this bridge, it's something really neat to see. But I'm going to give you the best view I can with the GoPro. There's plenty of snowmobile trails in the lower peninsula of Michigan, and we have rode the trail right up to here. Now, there's usually open water under the bridge and chunks of ice. One time we did see some guys ride back and forth, but I'm pretty sure they don't recommend that. But if you really want to get from one end to the other on your snowmobile and you're taking a big tour, I believe the Bridge Authority will haul your snowmobiles across for you. But like I said, you can see the open water here. Now, when you get on the other side of the bridge, you hit St. Ignace. If you watched last year's video, we did ride to St. Ignace, and then we took the Christmas tree bridge out to Mackinac Island. I'm not sure if the water's really fit or the ice is fit to do that this year, but I can say I did it once. We made it across the bridge. As you can see, it's very windy over here. You pay a toll once you get over here. I believe the bridge is about 5 miles across. So like I said, if you've not seen it, it's really something to see, and I gave you the best view I could with my camera. If the roads are good, I believe it's about 2.5 hours from here to our hotel in Marquette. We made it to the Holiday Inn Express here in Marquette. As you can see, it's snowing, so it did slow us down a little bit, but we're not planning on riding tonight. Just going to get some sleep and then get riding early in the morning. And it looks like it snowed a little bit overnight, so the more snow, the better. But before we head out, let's watch them plow some snow. So we got up here to Marquette, Michigan last night. This is our first day riding in the UP. Looks like they got about 5 or 6 inches of fresh overnight. The sun is out. Looks like we're in for a good bluebird day on the snowmobile. Easily ride right from the hotel parking lot. We just had the trailer up the road a little bit, and there was a parking lot here, and the trail is literally right by this parking lot, so this worked out pretty good. The plan for today is we're going to start here in Marquette. We're going to work our way up the Big Bay, maybe eat lunch up there, and then work our way back another route.
Should be good here, right?
Look at that.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Lunchtime. Right there. Pull for fire.
Yes, it is. Well, we'll go see if they're open.
I'm gonna grab my phone out here.
Okay.
There's a good bit of logging done up here in the UP, so thought I'd grab a couple pictures while I was here. We heard some of the people back at the bar talking about this, and we were right here, thought we'd check it out. I guess they call this Suicide Hill. Looks like a respectable ski jump, though. This is a map of today's ride. So we started in Marquette, we went up to Big Bay, we looped down, and then come back around to Marquette. Pretty good day. And we made it to the Holiday Inn Express here in Holton, Hancock, Michigan. So we are way up north in Michigan here in the Michigans Peninsula. And we're gonna be up here for 3 days. So we're staying here Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday night. So should get 3 good days of riding. Should be able to go a different direction. They're talking about maybe up to 6 inches of new snow today. There's plenty of snow here, but fresh snow on top of everything is always good. So stay tuned and hopefully I get some footage. left Marquette this morning. It was a couple-hour drive up here to Holton Hancock area. Got the sleds unloaded and headed down the trail. It's about lunchtime already, so we're going to head in here to the Mosquito. I have not been here since 2017. My son Andrew and I were up here on a snowmobile trip back then. That's the last time I rode up here, so here we go. Lunchtime.
Takes you the wrong way, we're not liable.
That's all right.
Well, I'm still a little hungry, but I'm sure it'll settle. Now let's go ride.
The trail we were on went right past this snowmobile dealer, so got to stop and check it out.
Okay. Well, it's snowing. Man, is it snowing. All right, so we rode up the Lake of the Clouds here, the end of the road, but this is closed. We got to walk up there 300 feet, and they got it boarded off, so I guess we're headed back. We're 103 miles from where we started, so we know we got 103 back to the hotel, but we'll get there. Should be snowing the whole way. Yeah, I put 8.8 gallon in.
Wow.
Supper time in here.
You can never go wrong with an open-faced turkey sandwich.
Well, dinner was pretty good. Now we just got about 25 miles back to the hotel. Looks like it snowed a little bit more. And we made it back to the Holiday Inn Express here in Holton, so gonna call it a day. Just got under 200 miles in today, so we had a pretty good day from Holton up to Silver City, and we made another loop and come back to here. So tomorrow we're gonna go north, but that's gonna do it for Wednesday's ride.
And here's our official GPS tracker of where we rode today. So we started at the Holiday Inn Express up in Holton Hancock, down the Lake of the Clouds, and back through a different loop.
All right, after a good night's sleep at the Holiday Inn Express, we are ready to go out and hit it. So got a little bit of snow overnight, but I think it stopped around 10 o'clock shortly after we got back. But should be good. Temperature's about 15 degrees. So looks like the sun's kind of peeking through the clouds. Looking forward to a good day. All right, this is Lake Superior behind me, and this is what they call Eagle Harbor.
We rode the trail up. We are up at the top here, ready to ride down into Copper Harbor. And that town or city down there is Copper Harbor, Michigan. That's Lake Superior in the background, so we are at the very top of Michigan right here. Actually ran into a group from Wisconsin. That's who's leaving here right now. And there's a guy here, a farmer. He recognized me. He recognized my sled from Instagram and following me. And he knew I had an orange coat and I had my helmet off. We were taking pictures and he come over and talked to me. So it was pretty cool to run into somebody clear up here like that. But that's the way it goes sometimes. And there they go. We're going to head down into Copper Harbor here in a little bit and try to find something to eat. And as you can see, it turned out to be a pretty nice day. Now, there is signs everywhere up here about a dog race or a dog sled race, I think starting the next day. So I don't know if we're going to run into any of that or not, but there's warning signs everywhere. So if I run into any of that, I am going to stop and get some footage, but we'll see how it goes. All right, I'm going to land the drone, get back on the sled, and we're going to head down there through the trail system and get some lunch.
All right, we're gonna stop for lunch here in Copper Harbor.
We were able to top off with gas here in Copper Harbor, and now I guess there's only one restaurant. When I was up here in 2017, I think there was 2 restaurants. After lunch, we left Copper Harbor, started making the loop, and there's a trail that goes out here to Keweenaw Point, so we rode out here to check it out. Again, it's just a trail right out here. You just turn around and come back, but let's have a look at the water. And here's a couple drone pictures I took. I thought I took some video, but as I'm editing this video, I cannot find those video clips, but the pictures will do. And we will now start working our way back to the hotel in Holton Hancock and see what we come across. And before I got back to the hotel, it's supper time, an Italian restaurant right along the trail. Got to check it out. Yeah, it was pretty good. And here was my GPS tracking for our trip for today. So as you can see, we went up through the Keweenaw Peninsula up to Copper Harbor, out to the point, and worked our way back another way.
And today is our final day up here in the Holton Hancock area. Had some pretty good days here. We filled the sleds up last night right before we got back. Just going to put some oil in it. And I think we're going to head north. It's supposed to get up above freezing, so it should be a pretty nice day. Looks like the sun's trying to peek through the clouds a little bit here. And yeah, let's see what today brings.
bridge right here between Holt and Hancock is pretty cool, so I'm going to pop the drone up here, get an aerial view of it. The trail goes right underneath the bridge. Now, you might have seen some tracks there where some guys shoot right across the frozen river, but I took the trail. But anyways, here's a look at the bridge, and I'll land the drone, and we'll take off riding again. There you go. We rode a lot of this yesterday, but we really don't have a choice today, so this was a nice loop. We're going to head back up to Copper Harbor, and we're going to bring another trail down through. But here's a couple pictures I took, and like it says, sled dog teams on the trail. This is supposed to start, so maybe I'll catch some of this later on. Stay tuned, and we will see. Off to Copper Harbor we go. We are now coming back into Copper Harbor backwards of the way we did it yesterday. It's about lunchtime. They're setting up for the dog sled race, so I don't know what we're going to see here, but we'll get some lunch. We're going to head back out, then work our way back to the hotel, do a little playing around, and see what the rest of the day brings. And they have the snow laid down on the road here for the dog sled race, so the snowmobiles have to stay off this. We had to do a little road ration to get through Copper Harbor, but we're back at the same restaurant. We're going to have lunch here, and I'm sure it's going to be just as good. So I got a different bowl of soup today, another sandwich and fries, and filled me up, and back out we go. But it's getting close to the weekend, so there's a lot more snowmobiles here, as you can see. I know I'm not out west, but this is going to have to do for now for a little off-trail playing around. Just here logging my snowmobile trip with a little logging in the background.
We should have had him run a sound check on your sled.
Yeah, we could have.
And the dog sled race starts tonight, so it's the Copper Dog 150. Starts here in Calumet, or Calumet, however they say it. So we're going to walk around town, see what's going on, and get some video. The mushers are in town. Yeah.
That's a nice cab he's got
Yes.
for that, really.
Yep.
They put the LEDs out to the side.
And here's my GPS tracking map for where we rode on Friday, our last day up here. So almost the same as the day before. We did ride a lot of the same trail twice, but we did a little different. So here you go. And I did a little digging. I was able to pull this up with my Garmin tracking device that I carry on my snowmobile. Here is everywhere that my Arctic Cat 2021 Riot has rode in the last 3 winters up here in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Kind of neat. Saturday morning and we are headed home. Here we go across the UP. And I made it back from Michigan, got the snowmobile unloaded. We had a great 4 days of riding up there. Snow was good. I get home, it's almost like 60 degrees, so it's feeling like spring. This is probably gonna do it for me riding the Riot this year, unless we get a snowstorm here at home, which I don't know if we will or won't. Sometimes in March we do. We are going to go snowmobiling in Wyoming in a couple weeks here towards the end of the month and then go out to the hill climb. But I'm just going to ride my son's other mountain sled. We're going to meet them out there. So that should be fun. I don't think I'm going to take the Riot out this year. Anyways, I'm going to clean it up a little bit here. And that's probably going to do it for the season for this. But this is 3 seasons with this snowmobile. It's been great. I'm thinking about ordering another one for next year. I just don't know what I'm going to get. Of course, it's going to be an Arctic Cat. I just don't know which one I'm going to go with. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you for watching. And feel free to comment below. If you're new to my YouTube channel, please go down there and hit that subscribe button. Check back often. Lots of new videos coming all the time. And if you want to see more of what I'm doing, you can also follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Farmhand Mike. As always, thank you for watching and supporting my social media.